with you. I want to tell you my story. You know, I gotta let you know how I feel. And but it's I paint from I try to wonder why I paint. I paint because of the relationship I had with my grandparents. There's something that I feel that I grew up with, a feeling from my grandma, my mom. And I find that same amount of innocence or emotion, and I don't understand it yet. So hopefully I'll live another 60 years and I might know what I'm talking about. And so that's one reason I paint like I do. You know, out of respect, as the word is, homage to my mom, who was my biggest supporter, and my grandma, who could barely see what I was doing, but I show it to her anyway. But I've been painting for my oldest boy about 40 years. So I've been painting seriously for 40 years, trying to get my own work out. I think I'll cry, but that's not my beauty. So I met Jackie about 15 years ago, 16 years ago. I called it November 9/11, something like that. And we were both strung out on the street, following crack. I used to be a telephone man, push it back, etc. I was doing pretty good, $60,000 a year, 2,000 square foot house, 2 acres, 2.5 kids, and a dog. And didn't know what I was thankful for. When I met this fellow, that I was paired with to learn the craft of repairing telephones. And one day he said, "Well, Ben, I'm gonna tell you something, man." He said, "It's no cool. I don't care. Cool. You know, well, you're my partner, so we're gonna ride together. So let me, you know, I'm just letting you know this." And somehow, for some reason, I never really smoked cool. Smoked a lot of different cigarettes. I accepted, and I took it up. And here it is, 30-something years later, maybe more than that, close to 40 years later. I'm on my way back. But I have to let you know that getting out of the street and where Jackie and I am right now is not the end of the story. We just managed to make it back from the edge. We stepped back and now we are looking, and now we can just barely turn around and see where we can go. But Jackie and I are lucky. When I started out, I began to understand that I was going to have a hard time. I lost my job, got divorced in Tallahassee. Cleve cut me loose, so Cleve stopped snorting, and I still had to have it because I had fallen into that depressive lifestyle of after divorce and lost a job. I came home to be with my family. Later on, my mom died, my brother died, and when people do drugs, their family turns them loose. And most people act like, I've been to Manatee Glens, you know, for the help. And I know about the triggers. And a lot of people don't know about the triggers. I had the opportunity to talk to one lady because I'm the poster child for drugs and trying to get back or coming back from the brink. And people don't understand about people in the streets. One lady was telling me about how she got mad at her sister every time her sister came around, and I had to explain to her, we just want to be with you, all right? We don't think that, hey, mom's eating this weekend, I'm going to mom's house and I'm going to tear it up because I'm high. I can't help because of that. You know, you think we like smelling like we do? You think we like not being with you? No, it's, we just can't make it back because most times I say you, but and I'm not pointing at anybody as a family. I'm speaking to my family and to the family of the other people. we just don't have the inroads or the opportunity to get back. And then, like, I'll even put it out there, my dad, one thing my dad likes to do, and he does this today. I remember 15 years ago, I remember 20 years ago when you came with Dad. What about the past 7, 10 years? Yeah, but I remember them 10 or 15. You can't let go of the past, you know, and that's what we're all about. And that's what Turning Point is all about. There is no accusations. They don't point at you. They know you're out there. They help you. Family needs to be the same way. Family needs to be our turning point. Let's put it that way. But getting back to my paintings, I carry my camera with me everywhere, and I can't turn it loose, and I can talk about my work. The guy up in the wheelchair up here, I can't remember his name. He's passed. Turning Point Kitchen bought some of my work. There's another guy, Scotty. Scotty used to run for me because he'd tell me, "Oh, you coming to get me in another painting?" I had Scotty in about 3 or 4 paintings. But Scotty passed, you know. And there's some other people that's passed. And this is my footprint. These are their footprint, you know, to let somebody know that these people were here, you know. That I don't want a potter's grave for these people. I want somebody to remember, you know, for who they are. These are some of the lovingest people in the world. So what? You know, we all have problems. We all go through changes. But learn to forgive. That's the only way we get up, by being forgiven. But also, I like to speak on the dog over there. I've had an opportunity to help someone with abandoned adopted dogs. Foster dog carers are Maureen Flattery. She's given me a chance to put some stuff in a magazine she's working on. I think it's coming out September?
Couple weeks.
Couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. You know, so I'll be in a couple of magazines, dog magazines for that. The guy in the middle up there is, I call him Manny. I call him Downtown Manny. He sits in Main Street in Bradenton. He frequents Robin's Cafe, and they're okay with that. He's always downtown. He's a very nice guy, but that's the way he is. The Bike Park, our beautiful son Max. Max is very photogenic. The one where he's laying down upon those top 6, I call that his baseball dream. You couldn't get that boy to put a baseball bat down for nothing. He would sleep with his baseball bat, with his shoes. But he likes to dress up. That's Jackie's coat, my hat, my shoes. That's the way Max always is, you know. But other than that, I'm going to speak for Turning Point again. One day before Max was born, I would eat anything. If I didn't prepare it, or if I didn't wash my hands, my stomach would hurt. I couldn't figure out why. No one could figure out why. And where am I going to go? They wouldn't take me at the hospital unless it was an emergency. So just thank God, Turning Point's had a doctor on call at, you know, at the center. We have a medical center. The medical center gave me a referral to Manatee Hospital. At Manatee Hospital, I got I had a diagnosis through the, I can't remember that damn thing. But they found a 10-centimeter floating gallstone, which is probably about as big as a tennis ball. If I was to lean one way, I finally could look at my stomach and watch it move. And after a while, if I didn't wash my hands, I also had a blood bacteria that came from somewhere. And that would also affect me. So through Turning Points, I got referred to the hospital. I had the operation. We were still living in the woods behind Da Vinci's. I finally figured out what I used to call it the Hoochie Bar, what it was, but it's Da Vinci's. So, and Jackie still don't let me get over this today. I went to the hospital. I had the operation. I was working at the benches so that they wouldn't not working. Well, I was cleaning the parking lot just to say that I was doing something. And right after the operation, with a couple of hours, I was back in the parking lot trying to pick up paper, trash. You know, we're not lazy. I don't know one homeless person that's actually lazy. They just don't have an opportunity. And you turn so much of that stuff inside to you become antisocial. You know, but I don't know. I can only, if you got questions, you know, something you've seen, I might be able to do better on that because Turning Points just brought us a long way. Like you said, Jackie Speaks on the mural. They helped us get a house. When Turning Points was Mom Mary's Kitchen on 14th Street, all they did was give you lunch. They went from giving you lunch to a sandwich bag with a cone, the little black cone, you know, the one that black people can't use too much. I took it. I didn't see anything. Thank you very much, man. Soap, toothpaste, toothbrush, you know, even little bottles of shampoo that somebody donated from the hotel. So we've been there. I don't know how long, 15 years I've been going there. And I've only seen more and more. We had one shower, one laundry machine, one regular laundry and a dryer, regular house laundry and dryer. They would wash your clothes. 10 bags of clothes a day, you know, 10 pieces. And we watched them come up from that. They got a building next door. They had a shower. Now we can take a shower. And Jackie and I tried to convince them, hey, we married. Can we go in together? No, they didn't fall for that. We tried. Then you got Martha. Martha's not here. Martha's on vacation. And Martha kind of helped start this. She really helped get this thing together. She started out with the little bags of socks and soap. And somehow or another, I don't know how she did it, other than thanks to Adele. I really don't know the story. And whoever else it was that managed to get, if you're from Brayton, the old EMP building, which was like a regular grocery store. And now we have 3 or 4 showers. We have 3 large, 4 heavy-duty washers. Oh yeah. And
4 dryers. 5 dryers and 3 washers.
Right.
Big industrial size.
Every Friday morning, like clockwork, Jackie gets up and go wash clothes for 20, 40 bags of clothes, I think, I don't know. And then she leaves and go to work. So she go up there at 5 o'clock to 6:30 in the morning. By 11 o'clock, she has to be at Bed Bath & Beyond. She takes care of the homeless people. My hat's off to the job. She's cutting into my time, but you know, somebody have to take care of somebody. And, you know, she's got my back, so I know I can trust her to have all the other people back. And people will actually wait till Friday to bring their laundry because they know Jackie will take care of it.